1930s boxing legends you must know. September 22nd, 1932. Under the blazing lights of Yankee Stadium, a man lifts his glove and points to the sky. Moments later, the ball flies over the fence, and Babe Ruth becomes immortal. But just miles away, in smoke-filled arenas, another kind of legend is being forged. Not with bats, but with fists. This is the brutal, electrifying world of 1930s American boxing. The fight against poverty. The 1930s were defined by one thing: survival. The Great Depression crushed dreams across America. Jobs vanished, families struggled, and for many young men, boxing became a way out. No gloves, no glamour, just grit. 1. James J. Braddock, the Cinderella Man. James J. Braddock was a washed-up fighter. Broken hand, no money, working on docks. Then came June 13th, 1935. He faced the feared Max Baer. Nobody believed in him. Nobody, except himself. 15 rounds later, Braddock stood as heavyweight champion, a symbol of hope in the darkest decade. 2. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. Joe Louis wasn't just a fighter, he was a national hero. On June 22nd, 1938, he stepped into the ring against Max Schmeling. This wasn't just a fight, it was politics, pride, power. 2 minutes and 4 seconds, that's all it took. Louis knocked Schmeling out and became a symbol of American strength before World War II. 3. Henry Armstrong, the triple champion. Henry Armstrong did the impossible. In 1938, he held 3 world titles at once: featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight. No fighter before or since has matched it. He fought relentlessly, punches never stopped. Armstrong wasn't just great, he was unstoppable. 4. Max Baer, power and controversy. Max Baer had devastating power. In 1934, he defeated Schmeling. But tragedy followed. His punches in earlier fights contributed to deaths in the ring. A grim reminder of boxing's danger. Baer carried that weight forever. Barney Ross, the warrior. Barney Ross rose from poverty and loss. He became a 3-division champion. But his story didn't end in the ring. During World War II, Ross served as a US Marine. He returned a war hero, scarred but unbroken. 6. Tony Canzoneri, the technician. Tony Canzoneri was precision, smart, fast, tactical. He defeated Ross. He dominated multiple divisions. Canzoneri proved boxing wasn't just power, it was intelligence. 7. Lou Ambers, the relentless challenger. Lou Ambers fought the best, again and again. His rivalry with Armstrong defined an era. He didn't always win, but he never backed down. 8. Billy Conn, the thinking fighter. Billy Conn used strategy. In 1941, he nearly defeated Joe Louis. He boxed brilliantly, until one mistake. He tried to knock Louis out. He paid the price. Sometimes, brilliance fails in one moment. 9. Freddie Steele, the Northwest King. Freddie Steele dominated the middleweight division. From Washington State, he brought boxing fame to the Northwest. Quiet, efficient, deadly. 10. Al Singer, the Flash champion. Al Singer rose quickly. He captured the featherweight title in 1930. Fast hands, sharp instincts. Though his reign was brief, his impact was real. 11. Fritzy Zivich, the street fighter. Fritzy Zivich was unpredictable, rough, tough, unorthodox. He defeated Armstrong in 1940, a shocking upset. Zivich proved that chaos can defeat perfection, the legacy of the 1930s. These men didn't just fight opponents, they fought hunger, fear, desperation. Boxing wasn't entertainment. 1930s boxing legends you must know. It was survival. Every punch carried a story. Every victory meant another day alive. In an era when America was on its knees, these fighters stood tall. They didn't just win titles, they gave people something to believe in. Because sometimes, the greatest battles aren't fought in wars, but in the ring.